Let's bring on board our guests for today. We have Kunal Bothra as well as Gaurang Shah. Good morning, Kunal. Good morning, Gaurang. Kunal, I'll come first to you this time. How does the fertilizer pack actually look to you on the charts? Do you think that now someone can look at this particular sector? No doubt we've seen sharp rally today. But over a longer time frame or medium time frame, how does the charts for the fertilizer space look? And for you, according to you, which of the stock is actually a good one?
So, good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, everyone. On the fertilizer space, many of the stocks on the fertilizer pack are trading at multi-week lows, multi-day low for themselves. Now, when you look at the prominent names like Coromandel, RCF, etc., many of these stocks are trading at multi-week lows for themselves. But then there's one exception to this list, and that's Chambal Fertiliser. Now, it's not just today's price action. In fact, on 25th of November as well, we discussed Chambal Fertilizers as one of the stocks on the chart busters as well. And I was trying to indicate a very interesting pattern which was shaping up for the stock, a consolidation before a breakout for Chambal Fertilizer. That's been the routine pattern the stock has seen time and again. In fact, the last 2 or 3 attempts, the pace of rally had been significantly high above the breakout for Chambal Fertilizer. So I would sense that the stock is just about coming out of this consolidation. It's not even given the breakout, which is been a historical breakout for the stock. And I think in that sense, looking at the outperformance of the stock relatively, where it's positioned from its major peers, I think in that sense, it's a stock which has shown a lot of outperformance and strength. And if the breakout happens of this consolidation, it could actually lead to be a big breakout for Chambal Fertilizers as well over the near to medium term. So one stock which looks bullish on the space, and that's Chambal Fertilizer. That is what I would probably look to bet upon or advise betting upon at current levels.
Gaurang, good morning to you as well. Thanks so much for joining in. Just trying to get your view on the space. How do you see it playing out and what are your picks?
Thanks and morning to all of you. Also, positive on the fertilizer sector, given the reforms that the government of India has put in place. Along with that, you have the need to ramp up production. Importantly, so because of the length and breadth of our country, the size of population that is dependent on agri sector, and along with that, you have 140 crore population to feed. So, along with focus on fertilizer, we've been blessed by the rain gods as well. Unfortunately, you don't want to see the November or December rains that we are witnessing right now, because that also has its impact on the output from the agri sector. Having said that, we are positive on one large private sector fertilizer manufacturing company, and that is Coromandel International. We've been covering this company for a pretty long period of time, and now with the changes in terms of policy and of course the ramp up of production and need of the hour, our sense is that from a long-term point of view, if you do want to look at private sector fertilizer companies, then Coromandel International would be the one.
All right, so that's the pick coming in from Gaurang in the fertilizer space, as well as you heard the views from Kunal as well for Chambal. On that note, we slip into a break in this edition of Buy Now Sell Now.